It was a peaceful evening in our quiet suburb of Willow Springs when a loud knock on the door turned our world upside down. My wife and I never saw it coming. She'd always stayed low-key in our cul-de-sac of neat lawns and friendly faces, blending in perfectly. But one day, two men claiming to be HOA officials showed up with fake badges and uniforms, accusing her of a ridiculous rule violation. They had no idea who they were dealing with, a secret identity that would soon unravel their scam when her CIA team stormed in. Our story takes place in Willow Springs, a suburban community just outside Denver, Colorado. It's the kind of place where drama means someone forgot to trim their hedges. Holiday potlucks and calm block parties define the neighborhood. I'd always been grateful for its simplicity. My wife, Claire for short, would laugh and say if folks here knew what she really did, they'd choke on their coffee. She was a CIA analyst specializing in data security, but her cover was a boring tech consultant job in Broomfield. It was a perfect excuse for her frequent trips. That summer day, I opened our door to two men in Navy uniforms with badges labeled Willow Springs HOA Enforcement. Our HOA was just a volunteer board with a management company, no arrest powers. The men, calling themselves Officer Bennett and Officer Grant, held clipboards with a Willow Springs logo and demanded to speak with Claire. She was in the kitchen, baking a pie for our elderly neighbor, Marge, flour on her apron. "There's been a serious rule violation," they growled, accusing her of installing unauthorized surveillance equipment in the neighborhood. I tried to stay calm. "There's no HOA security force here. Who sent you?" Their eyes scanned our home nervously. Claire stepped into the hall, raising an eyebrow. I recognized her calm look, her CIA training kicking in. "Gentlemen, you're mistaken," she said. "Let's talk outside." They sneered. "We're taking you into custody," they said, pushing her out the door and grabbing her wrists. I was furious, watching my wife treated like a criminal, but Claire stayed calm, no struggle, no panic. Neighbors gathered, whispering. The men yelled at them to stay back, flashing their fake authority. They led Claire to a black SUV with a homemade Willow Springs HOA enforcement sign, the phone number one digit off from the real HOAs. "This is kidnapping," I shouted. "You have no authority." They ignored me, their faces hard. My phone rang an unknown number. A voice said, "Mr. Donovan, this is Laura Hayes from the CIA's Rapid Response Unit." "Don't worry." Laura was Claire's boss. Claire had triggered an emergency signal. "We're tracing your location," Laura said. "Stall them. Agents are coming." The SUV's engine roared. I jumped in front, arms spread, risking everything. Bennett slammed the brakes, inches from me. Grant yelled, "You're blocking HOA business." Neighbors filmed, and a teen, Ethan, live-streamed it, making the men angrier. Grant's hand went to a cheap-looking gun on his belt. I braced for the worst. Sirens blared, not local police, but federal vehicles. Two black SUVs with government plates screeched up. Four agents jumped out, led by a tall woman with silver hair, Laura Hayes, a CIA legend Claire had shown me in a photo. She waved us back, her team surrounding the fake SUV, guns drawn but steady. Bennett and Grant panicked, their scam falling apart. Claire, still zip-tied in the back, gave Laura a small smile. Grant tried to run but was tackled. Bennett froze. Laura ordered, "You're under arrest by order of the U.S. government." They were cuffed and pulled from the SUV. It felt like a spy movie. Claire, freed, faced them. "Who do you work for?" she asked. They stammered, terrified, their control gone. Laura pulled me aside. "Your wife's been tracking con men posing as local officials. We didn't expect a kidnapping in broad daylight. These guys are part of a bigger plot, maybe not even from Colorado." I remembered strange cars in our streets at night. Mrs. Thompson, a neighbor, said the men had bothered her about a non-compliant garden statue. Mrs. Reed was harassed over fake landscaping violations. Claire and Laura took notes, working smoothly together. My heart raced as my wife's secret life spilled onto our lawn. An agent, Mark Evans, another CIA contact, approached. Anything unusual lately? Odd cars or visitors? I mentioned a van near the community park, no plates, that sped off when I got close. Mark nodded, making a call. A beeping came from the fake SUV. An agent found a device under a seat, a blinking GPS tracker with odd wiring, possibly a bomb or tracker. Neighbors backed away. It was just a tracker, but Bennett and Grant looked scared, claiming they didn't know about it. Claire pressed them. Why this neighborhood? Who's behind this? Grant hesitated. We were hired. It's just a job. Someone bigger was using Willow Springs. Mark whispered to Claire, her face tightening. She turned to me. I have to go to a secure facility. This is bigger than we thought. They might be part of a group targeting federal workers. My stomach sank. They suspected Claire was taken because of her secret CIA work. Claire was whisked away in a government car. Laura stayed to handle things, promising Claire would return soon. Willow Springs buzzed, news vans, yellow tape, reporters covering the CIA operative nabbed by fake HOA police. Federal teams tracked unmarked vehicles and drones, the pressure intense. I couldn't reach Claire. Her phone was off. I kept busy with work and volunteering, but worry consumed me. A week later, a secure line rang. It was Claire, tired but strong. I'm safe. We found a huge ring. They stole data on government workers, staging fake violations in suburbs to bug homes and sell secrets on the dark web. They targeted me for my overseas work. Are we in danger? I asked. Her pause was heavy. The leaders aren't caught yet. They could strike back. I felt fear but also pride. My pie-baking wife was dismantling a criminal network. Days later, Laura arrived with an encrypted laptop showing a live feed. Entry teams in position, an agent said. It was a takedown in Lincoln, Nebraska, at a remote storage building. Claire led the mission. Shouts, footsteps, and muffled gunshots came through. My heart stopped. Laura mouthed, "She's okay." Claire's voice crackled, "Target secure. Data and suspects captured. No injuries." Laura smiled. "It's over." Claire returned 2 days later, slipping back home quietly. Willow Springs settled into its calm rhythm. Bennett, Grant, and their crew faced federal charges: impersonation, kidnapping, conspiracy, and espionage. Denied bail, their fake badges marked their downfall. The real HOA confirmed no such officers existed, and Denver police ensured no more scams appeared. Neighbors sighed with relief. Claire and I followed the news closely. Rumors tied the ring to an international group, with the FBI expanding the case to Seattle. Claire passed her intel and stepped back. The crisis united Willow Springs. We added locks, shared watch schedules, and grew closer. Ethan turned his live stream into a safety tips channel. We learned threats can hide behind HOA complaints, but our community's strength and Claire's courage shone through. In the end, Willow Springs emerged stronger, more vigilant, a testament to facing danger together. Claire's secret life saved us, exposing a hidden threat. The criminals are behind bars, their network broken, and our neighborhood is safe. Claire and I sit on our porch now, watching kids play, knowing our home is secure. No fake badge or scam can break the bond of our community or the love that holds our family tight. We faced the danger, fought back, and won together.